everyone, how's it going? Let me turn off the music. Before I jump into the game, you might be wondering, weren't you supposed to go away? I was. My flights were cancelled, so I can't. So I'm playing games instead of to take my mind off of it. So we're gonna play some games and have some fun. That's the plan. Now I don't know what I want to do. I think what I'm gonna do. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the next section, the next plane. How do I bring up the map again? That's changing party members. What's the map? There it is. That's the map. Fourth plane. Yes, we want to go to the end so that we can go to the next plane. Oh hey, door! Food is the basic of all. Man can only tread the right path with food in his stomach. Only when you have committed 20 kinds of committed 20 kinds of food to memory shall this door open. Okay. Oh right, that's not where the portal is. I am dumb. I'm silly. It is at the start. It's at the very start. Portal is here. Alright. Whoa! I thought I was ready for after you guys told me what happened, but seeing this place you once trained in, this is weird. So this warp thingy here is gonna take us to the next plane? That's right. The next should be the 5th. Presumably the first of the more advanced game boards the Lord of Phantasma mentioned. We're gonna be in for a real tough ride, aren't we? But hey! I've come through plenty of those just fine. We can knock this one out too. I certainly hope so. Something wrong? She worried about Kevin. No, but I do have a question. Why do you specifically put your name forward to accompany me? Huh? Is it really that big a deal? I can't think of any specific reason you could have to offer to support me. And yet, when making your request, your eyes were filled with determination and resolve, so it wasn't something you did on a whim. You don't mind my inquiry, do you? Nope. It wasn't a whim, though, so you're right about that. It's just that I don't have some big special reason for doing it either. I guess I just wanted to give something back. What do you mean? Well, like, Kevin did a lot for me during that trouble in the burrow. He bailed me out of a lot of trouble time. Oh god. Out of trouble more times than I can count. And he helped Joshua deal with his, what was burdening him too. Now he's in trouble, so, just like we were. So it's this thing where I found myself wondering, whether there was anything we could do to help. Coming and backing you up was the best way I could do that. Still, I get it. I'm still not sure I understand. I understand that you feel indebted to Kevin, but How does that how does that helping me go towards repaying that? Isn't that obvious? You're super important to him, aren't you? What? I'm not trying to imply you're going out or anything. Just from what I've heard and seen since getting here, it seems you basically view each other as family. I'm not wrong that, right? No, you're right. Before all this started, we hadn't met in almost 5 whole years. The only reason we met again was because of work. I'm not sure there's any blood between the two of us anymore. Yeah, I'm not buying that one. It's so funny. The connections between people driven over time to become bonds, and once such bonds are formed, they can never be broken. However, how apart those people may be, no matter where life may take them, their bonds will always exist in some way. Not my words, by the way. They're just something an old guy some old guy I know said to me a while back. And I happen to agree with him. Kevin was happy to entrust everything to you within a second, without a second thought, right? Where you were talking like you knew what he was thinking earlier too, about how he was going to tell us about his stigma. That's proof enough there's still a bond between you. I wish I could be so confident. Still, I can understand why you wanted to come with me now. I appreciate it, too. Thank you, Estelle. You're very welcome. I do have one more question, though. It's something of a personal one, however. Like what? I can answer it if I can. I'll answer it if I can. This is a good chance to get to know each other. Alright, forgive me if this sounds blunt, but do people often tell you that you're too soft for your own good? Joshua, all the time. What? What are you laughing for? I think I have my answer. At least let me answer before making up your mind. Ah, screw it, let's go. Alright, behind you. Alright, let me fix my tabs because I have the wrong tab open and I just realized I have the wrong tab open. Like a silly person. There we go. Fixed. 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 The tabs are fixed. Do 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 do. Oh hey! We're in the place underneath Gransel Castle, right? At least that's what it looks like. Where are we now? It seems like another enclosed dimensional space. Oh, I see a door. A luminous labyrinth. Oh, I see treasure chests galore. Like a giant labyrinth of marble in a rift between dimensions. Or at least, that's how it appears. Yeah, this'll be a blast to get through. We're gonna need to put our backs into this one. Indeed. And quite immediately, too. Huh? What? Careful, everyone. Oh, what the hell is that? These are dream spiders. No. I don't like spiders. These foul beasts that devour people's dreams and replace them with nightmares. Well, this plane is off to an awesome start. Well, whatever, let's kick some devil butt. Everybody leveled up. Sweet. I think that was the last of them. Well, ambushed. So they were so those were kind of devils, were they? You were talking about back in the garden. More specifically, it's the subspecies of devils known as dream devils. They're said to specialize in attacking the mind, and I think we've confirmed that to be perfectly accurate. We're going to need to put our backs into at this rate. How about we double check our equipment when it's time before we head out? That certainly sounds wise. There's no such thing as being too cautious. We're fine. Ooh. Warp. Okay. Well, I see a door. We go this way to have the door.
99.
Let's see what the door has to say. I won't do the door, I just want to know what it unlocks.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in...
Door. All may set foot within this door to lay claim to its rewards. However, you must first overcome a trial. Should this fail to deter you, open the door and step inside. No. EP Church. Sweet. Right. We've got a teleporter. What's up here? Just. Oh, I see a shiny glowy thing. That has somebody inside it. Who be here though? Who have we got so far? Who are we missing? That's a better question. Who are we missing? Right? Like, I can't see all my party members. Hang on. So, let me see. Estelle, Joshua, Oliver, Tita, Chloe, Josette, Annalise, Shara, Julia, Ergate, Mueller, Zine. Who are we missing? We're missing at least 3 people. Who are we missing? I stare at it long enough, we might figure it out. It's gotta be a main character. We've got most of them, though. I suppose it could be one of the other bracers, right? I don't know. I don't know who the other 4 people are gonna be. Because it feels like I've got everybody. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Right, let's go this way.
Enjoy the show.
Could be one of Josette's brothers. Maybe? I am going the right way. This is a teleporter. We won't want to take that teleporter just yet. Ooh! Warp! Okay. Teleporter. And gate. And teleporter. Okay. Okay, let's see where this one goes. Just to another teleporter. Okay.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Okay. I feel like I gotta sneeze. No! Leave me alone, nose. Ceiling stone. Another stone. Wow! That thing sure is pretty. Is it cause some kind of septium? No. It's known as a ceiling stone. You were inside one just like this when we found you. I was? So we're gonna find someone in this, too? Without a doubt. You wouldn't happen to have any inkling as to who it will be, would you? Let me think. It'd be nice if it was Dad. But I doubt we'd get that lucky. Yeah. It sounds as though there are a number of possibilities. The fastest way to find out which one rings true is to take this back to the garden. Then let's go. I'm going back. I'm just, I should have teleported to the actual war point instead of teleporting back here, but oh well. So where does these go? Do these just lead to treasure? Oh, leave me alone. So it could be Estelle's dad? That'd be cool.
That's that. Let's move out.
Long barrel.
Take that. Nighty night.
Mirage ring. Okay. Now we can head back to base and unlock Sealing Stone. Okay, who is it? Unleash the Sealing Stone. Could it be a new character? It could be possible, right? It could be possible that it's a new character that we've never met before. Could be somebody... that Reese knows? Maybe? And Kevin? What? That looks like... It couldn't be. Could it? You've got to be kidding me. Is it Cautious? Stun grenade? Richard! Who goes there? Speak your name. What? I sure didn't see this coming. Neither did I. I presume you're all familiar with this man. All I can tell is by the uniform is that he's with from the Royal Army. Yes, we certainly are. I'm not sure what's going on here. Estelle? Joshua? Is that you, Your Highness? It is. Yes, it is. It's good to see you again, Richard. I feel the same. The pleasure is all mine, Your Highness. I am delighted to see that you're well and in good health. There's no need to stare at the floor when you're talking to me, you know. How have you been? Thanks to Her Majesty's extreme kindness, I'm doing very well. I hope you'll forgive me for asking. I'm afraid I don't quite understand the situation I found myself in. Would it be any trouble to request a brief explanation of where we stand? It would be probably easier if I handle that. I don't believe we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Reese Argent, a squire affiliated with the Galsritter. The Galsritter? I see. It sounds as though the situation is even more abnormal than I thought. I suppose I should introduce myself as well. My name is Alan Richard. I was once a colonel in the Royal Army's Intelligence Division, and as well as a traitor who attempted to instigate a coup d'etat. At present, however, I run the research agency R&A Research. Okay. Thank you. I think I have a solid grasp now. I wish I knew what else to say. What do you mean? As in, like, you're having trouble believing all of what we just told you? Well, part of me feels that way, yes. But not really, but that's not really it. The greatest doubt in my mind is simply, why me? Huh. I look at everyone here and I see comrades who know how to fight alongside one another. To turn even the darkness of odds in their favor. Where is this turn of events was the will of the goddess or someone else, I can't rightly say. But from where I'm standing, you've already formed a perfect team for overcoming the obstacles before you. I guess so. I sure as hell don't want to work with her, though. I don't want her stupid rubbing off on me. Oh, you are really stupid? After I twack your brains to mush. Not now, you two. Behave, children. If I may. I find it hard to understand how I, of all people, came here to be here. Yeah, it doesn't make too much sense, but sure, why not? Far from working together with all of you, I am a criminal who threatened both your lives and the safety of the nation in which we thrive. I can't help but feel my being here is a mistake of some kind. Still, you have helped us before, right, though? Like during the attack on Grenzel, remember? You came to everyone's aid then. Yeah! That could have gotten really bad if you and your men hadn't shown up to help when they did. That's right. There was the fact that... Then there's the fact that you assume responsibility for defending the city while all of us escorted Chloe to Harkin Gate. Yeah. You might have done some bad stuff in the past, but you're underselling yourself by saying you'd never helped us before. Be that as it may. Be? My good man, it is not as though you're the only one here who's performed terrible deeds. To use the occasion Joshua just mentioned, while you valiantly defended Grenzel, I was at Harkin Gate threatening Liberal's safety. And yet here I am, fighting alongside my friends without a care in the world. The best thing to do here is, in my personal opinion, is relax. Mueller's like, I'm not sure boasting about not having care in the world is something you should be doing. I have difficulty. I have a different prospect on those events, Your Highness. You were only treating. You were only threatening Liberal on the surface. You had no intention of actually doing anything. On the contrary, you were trying to protect it. The same can't be said of me. My conspiracy was my own doing. Okay, but what about me? We're being used by you guys, yeah? But that doesn't change the fact that we were a bunch of sky bandits who hijacked an airship. But Her Majesty was gracious enough to give us another chance at life. And we're trying to make the most of it, running our new company. I don't think our positions are all that different, honestly. Well, you might have done things that you regret, but it's not the past that determines who you are. It's what you choose to do now. Exactly. My phone is going off. Hang on. There we go. I'm gonna take a swig in my drink. Exactly. And it should be a huge help if you had someone as Buller as a fighter with us. So please, we could really use the help. Your help. Are you sure, Annalise? Huh? You guys know each other? How did that happen? No, I went to visit Dad for something a while back, and that's when we met. Huh? Really? After all we've heard, I see no reason to refuse your company. If anything, we're eager to welcome you to our group, with open arms, myself included. You could consider it aid given to you the Galsfurter if that would make you less averse to the idea. What do you say? Very well, you have my support. Woohoo! Hehe. I'm so glad you're with us. Thank you. Haha, I only hope to meet your expectations. Incidentally, there is one thing I'd like to confirm first. What would that be? You said that you believe everyone to have been surrounded by a white light and sent here at the same time, roughly. When that happened, you were all wearing the same clothes that you are now. What kind of question is that? Now that you mention it, how come you're wearing your military uniform? I was under the impression that you left the armed forces. That's right! Now that question makes sense. You were wearing something different when you were sent here, weren't you? I was. Currently, I work at an office in Ruin City, and since beginning work there, I've never once willingly worn my old uniform. When I was surrounded by that light, I was wearing this shirt and a pair of socks, as I normally do. And yet somehow, I find myself here in uniform. That's odd. That is very odd. It's not something that's happened to anyone else either. Oh, I have a thought. Perhaps the Lord of Phantasma decided that the Colonel just wasn't sexy enough in anything else, and prepared that stripping uniform for him after bringing him here. Oh my god. Slap him. Bonk him. Yeah, I don't think so. So in addition to another billion ways there are weird freak, you've got a military uniform fetish too? I couldn't entirely blame them if they did, though. Same. I swear, girls these days. Question mark has no idea what's going on. Tita has no idea what's going on. Still, there's clearly got to be something to it. I get the feeling that we're on the verge of a major breakthrough in working out how we ended up here. So do I. As well as what this place really is to begin with. Interesting. In that case, let's put the matter aside for now. Now that that's settled, then we should start getting ready to resume our investigation. Releasing Richard should hopefully have opened the new path for us to follow. It has indeed. I am not changing my party. Are you kidding me? No. Fifth plane. Okay. Oh, it's dark. What do we have? Okay, so we got a teleporter straight ahead. Okay. Easy enough. Okay, where are we now? Okay, we've got a teleporter down there and two paths up here, so... Oh... These guys petrify? Oh no, that's not good.
not prepared.
Take that! Enjoy the show.
Okay, let's equip some petrify protection if we've even got petrify protection. Prevents poison, freeze, petrify. Freeze, sleep, mute, grind. Seal, confuse, faint, various stats up, prevents death blows. You know what? I'll put that on Estelle, and I'll put that on Joshua too. I'll put that one on Joshua. Is there anything else? Prince, mute, seal, blind. Okay. I need to buy more accessories at some point. Okay. Wait, I should go the other way, right? So I think I have treasure that I missed over there. Oh.
Enjoy the show. That's that then. Let's move out.
Accessory. Okay, now we can go this way. Okay, so let's go around this way.
Take that! 99.
Damn it. Destiny card. Moon glasses. No! Leave me alone, please. What is that? Uh-oh. Oh my god! Pet meter! Now this is a surprise. What's it doing here? And does that mean that stone contains... It looks like a very large archaism used by Ouroboros. Your reaction says there's more to it than that, however. You could say that, yeah. Let's go and get the stone. It's Rain! Rain's in this game! After all this time, we finally found you. Yeah. Must have spent a while looking for the person inside. Then we shouldn't keep them waiting any longer. Let's hurry back to the garden and release them right away. Yeah, thanks, Reese. Oh, yes. I need to heal anyway. It's not automatic. Cool. Let me heal first. Okay. Unleash Sealing Stone. She's gonna look different? Tita's gonna hug her. It's gonna be cute. Yep. And she's still wearing the same clothes. Can't believe it. It is Rain. It looks like she's fast asleep. Papa. Mama. Why? Uh-oh. Dreaming. Rain. Hmm? Where am I? Oh. Is it just a dream? Rain. Estelle? Joshua and Tita, too. See? What a nice dream this is. Rain. Aw. Oh? Oh, silly Estelle. You're supposed to be older than me. You shouldn't be acting like a clingy child. You're so warm, though. And you smell so nice. It's almost like this isn't a dream at all. Huh? What's going on? Rain, this... What are you doing here? No, never mind that. Where am I? What am I doing here? Duh. It's okay, Rain. I'm going to explain now, so try and stay calm, okay? You see... Oh. That skipped it automatically. That's mean, game. So come any closer. If you take another step towards me, I will kill you. I'll try and handle this, Estelle. Do you mind taking a step back? Okay. I'm happy to see you again, Rain. How have you been all this time? How is that any of your business? You're just as bad as Estelle is, Joshua. Why won't you two just leave me alone and stop following me around? I figured you must have noticed. You're right. For the past few months, I've been traveling around trying to find you. We're in Crossbow at the moment, too. Are you getting warmer? You're in Crossbow? Why? Why do you want to find me so much? We just want a chance to talk to you. We heard you from a reliable source that you haven't been back to Ouroboros since we last fought. Is that true? What's it got to do with either of you? All I want is to be left alone. I don't want to talk to you, either of you. I don't want to see you. So why? Won't you leave me be? Because. Sorry, Rain. This is on me. Ever since you flew off, I haven't been able to get my mind off. I haven't been able to get you off my mind. I've been getting Joshua to look into where you might be, and we've been going around chasing down every possible lead. But that's why I'm so happy to finally be able to see you again like this. But... Oh, I get it now. You're lying, aren't you? Really, all of this is just a cover for the fact that you're trying to capture me. What? Sorry to disappoint you, but I only know about as much as Joshua does about Ouroboros. Even if you catch me, you're not going to get anything useful out of me. And even if you did, even if I did know lots of dirty secrets, I wouldn't tell you. I bet you feel really stupid for wasting your time now. Wait a second, that's not... Or, are you going to try your luck anyway? You sure bought a lot of familiar faces for backup. Even I might be in trouble taking this many people on at once. Oh boy. But I'm confident I'll leave at least a few of you headless before I end up beaten. Rain. You've got to be kidding me. What are we supposed to do, Shara? Don't ask me, this doesn't look good. Well, I think I know who you are now. Ouroboros, Enforcer number 15. Yes. I can count. The Angel of Slaughter, correct? You certainly do know me. I don't know you, though. Are you a knight of the church? Yes, I am Rhys Argent, a squire. And while I may not be very familiar with your circumstances, it would hurt you to behave less like your self-centered child. Excuse me? Did you just call me a self-centered child? From what I've heard, your intelligence and deductive reasoning have few peers. That led you to joining Ouroboros and attaining both the current rank and abilities that you now have. So, unless I'm wrong, I find it very hard to believe that you haven't already figured out that this isn't a trap we've set up to capture you. And yet you still expect us to waste our time? And humor your little temper tantrum? So yes, I did call you a self-centered child. Wow. Rhys? Damn! She doesn't mince words. Hey, you You're a brave one, aren't you, miss? Did I hear a lowly squire like you trying to provoke an enforcer like me? You must really want me to splatter you all over the floor. Gosh. I could say the same to you. I have no idea why anyone else here regards you favorably, but I, for one, have no interest in being friends with someone from Ouroboros. Oh boy. So, if it's a battle you want, I will be more than happy to oblige. Oh no! Reese! A Templar sword, huh? Those can certainly be a rude awakening in the right hands. Of course, everyone else who's ever tried to challenge me with one ended up being quite predictable after a while. Before long, they were all begging me for mercy, like pigs about to be slaughtered. If it was ever so pitiful. Oh boy. I can't wait to hear you do the same. Rain! No! Oh boy. Do you actually want to fight? Or do you only intend to stand around trying to sound threatening? I suppose that is enough talk. God. Come on, you two! Both of you stop! Oh boy. Tita? Hey! Wait a sec. Why are you so too desperate to try and fight when you know you don't really want to? Rain, you were trying to make it sound like you don't care about Estelle or Joshua, but deep down you're happy to see them again, and you know it. And Reese, I've already realized that Rain's not actually a bad person. It doesn't matter that she's from Ouroboros. You tell her, Tita. Well, I'm happy? Of course I'm not. Why would I possibly be? Then why did you look so happy when Estelle hugged you? Right up until the moment you realized this was all real, you were acting like it was the best dream you've ever had. Now you're saying you don't want to talk to them? That you don't want to see them? Hold on a minute, Tita. Oh. Tita has waterworks. The ultimate. That's not true at all. It's not true at all, so just admit it. Aww. Aww. Admit Tita cry. Sweetie. I swear. She just cut my life short about 10 years. What the hell is she thinking? Look at you. Honestly. Aw, pet her. Hug her. I thought you were older than me, you know. Yet here you are, crying away. Not setting a very good example. I can't help it. What am I supposed to do when you guys finally see each other again, and all you do is end up fighting? It's just too sad. Aww. Hey! Why are you crying? What are you crying for? Why do you have to? You know the answer to that already, Rain. It's because she likes you. She does? And hey, Rain. I know you still got our differences, but how about you put them aside and call a truce for now? A truce? As I'm sure you can tell, we're in the middle of a really messy situation right now. And however you got here, you've ended up being dragged into it with us. I'd say it's in your best interest to work together, at least until we get out of here. Anyway, what do you say? Certainly true. There is still plenty we don't understand about our predicament. Having someone with your intellect on our side will help us to fill in the remaining blanks. In fact, I would greatly welcome your assistance. Yeah, I'm with the Colonel. I'm not a Colonel, Estelle. Regardless, I think it would be in your best interest to work with us too. Cooperating will allow you to gather information more effectively, as well as make it easier for you to ensure your own safety. That's true. It's obvious that wherever we are, it's somewhat unnormal. So it goes without saying that having me around would be a big help to all of you. Alright. Out of respect for Tita's bravery, I'll spare you all this once. Fill me in on exactly what's going on here. Oh? Me? Thanks, Rain. Just so we're clear, I haven't decided whether I'm going to work with you or not yet. All I am promising is to listen to your explanation of what's happening, and then I'll decide if I'll help. Good cutscene. I see. I think I got a pretty good idea of what's going on now. Whoever chose this place's name couldn't have picked a better one, could they? What? Have you figured something out that we hadn't? Possibly. I'm still not completely certain yet. But I'm relatively confident in my theory after hearing the Colonel's story, though. Me? My own experience was the same as everyone else's, ending up here after being surrounded by a sudden white light. But you say you weren't wearing your uniform when it happened, right, Colonel? How many times must I? Whatever. I wasn't. As I explained to everyone when I first arrived, I was wearing a shirt and slacks, as I always do every other day at work. Right, just checking. So then, tell me something. Did you say you have quite a strong emotional attachment to that uniform? Pardon? Oh, that's a defined yes. It's a symbol of your past, the past that just can't quite move on from, even though you need to. Am I right? Yes, you are. Richard. So surprised that you feel that way from my perspective. And lo and behold, at the moment you appeared in this world, you were wearing that very same uniform again. Whatever do you think it could mean? That would mean when I arrived here, my attachment to the past ended up being manifested as reality. In other words, this world is capable of changing based on people's thoughts. Oh. Aha! Now it makes sense. Not to me, it doesn't. Can you explain in slightly less complicated terms for the rest of us? It's actually really quite simple thing. You remember how Lucci used the gospel to make an experience in a dream, right? Right? The dream we were different depending on what we wanted to see too. Of course, unlike that, this isn't a dream, but the concept is basically the same. Anyway, just like Lucci's dreams worlds, this world changes depending on what the people inside want. It also happens to recreate places that existed in their memories too. It falls in place nicely once you simplify it, doesn't it? So it does. It explains the monuments we've encountered and how the doors work too. Still, while that explanation may explain the contents of this world, I find it hard to believe that any one of us would desire the predicament we found ourselves in. Oh, I don't disagree. We're not the only ones here, though, are we? Oh. So, in other words, many of the continents of this world exist because of us, but its overall structure is the result of someone else within it. From what I can gather, yes. What exactly is the making all this possible is the part that I'm still puzzling over. Maybe making people's wishes reality was the purpose of the Astral, but now that's been lost, and I can't think of anything else capable of doing the same. I think it's easy for all of us to point the finger at who we wish for this world to behave that way it does. At the very least. The Lord of Phantasma. Exactly. Based on everything that's been said, they weren't in this world originally. That was the ghosts you've encountered. Until the Lord of Phantasma, she simply watched over this place from this garden here. But then they showed up, stole her power, and started remaking the world according to their own whims. The results is what we're stuck in right now. Well, what do you think? Wow! Oh boy. Damn, feels like you popped into the head and solved all the crazy mysteries like they were nothing. Certainly impressive. Even I hadn't been able to deduce quite that much. You really are a genius, Rain. I'm sure you could have worked this out if you really wanted to, if you put your mind to it, Joshua. Unless Estelle's stupidity is actually contagious and rubbing off on you. Well, that's not very nice. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Dearie me. Either way, it sounds like this Lord of Phantasma person likes games as much as I do. And without me, I don't know if we'll be able to beat them, so I suppose I'd better lend you all a hand. See? I hope you're all very grateful. Yeah, sure. It's nice to have cutie like you on board, Rain. Well now, that sounds. It's time to make use of the cube and take us back to the 5th plane so we can move on. Now that we've gotten closer at working out what's going on, we should be able to move on to the next part of the game board now. I'm guessing our opponent's ready to make their next move too. Someone's confident. Still, have it your way. It's not as though we have an option other than to press on. As expecting, we'll encounter a devil at the end of this plane, just like we have at all of the others. We should only move when we're move on when we're sure we can handle it. Aw, I really do. I could really do it with without the extra trouble. Then again, I'm kind of curious what these devils are like in reality. Would you like to come and have a look with me, Tita? I'm not sure that just the two of us would be such a good idea. Aww. She's the opposite of being with us earlier, but look at her now. Yeah, I'm really glad she came around. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to her when she's here too. Yeah. Not changing my party. One more person. Is she with Tita? Where's... Only one more place to check. Mueller. Rowan. Where are these two? They're there. Yeah, they're talking to each other. That's so cute. This is gonna kill my voice, but I'm kind of curious what they're talking about. But guess what? I found this brooch exactly like the ones we bought a while back there. The jewel was in the middle of was red, though. Aw, you're so lucky. We're all sold out in the shop in Gransel. I really wanted one too. I know. Why don't we go on a shopping trip together sometime then? We could go to somewhere else, really far away. You like the Eastern Quarter in Calvert, that's for sure. You could spend the whole day shopping there and never feel bored. Really? I wonder what kinds of cute accessories we'd have there. Oh yeah, let me tell you about the pendant I bought a while back. These two are having fun. Yes. Good funs. What's her ability? Oh, experience? Ooh. Ooh. 15%? Yeah. No, we're doing that for a bit. I like to be overpowered. Thank you. That's gonna make grinding in old areas so much easier. choose left or to choose right. Only the cards know what the future holds. If you wish to step inside, present the card that governs fate. Well, I apparently have the card that governs fate. Okay.
Nighty-night.
I wonder what the card that governs fate is. Is that something in my inventory that I have? No, I don't see anything, just a cube. Oh, hey. What? Right, this must be the right way. So now that I got that warp, we can come back here. I want to check the other path again, just to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
As I kind of sped through it when one of my characters died.
We're good to go.
Got that chest. Okay. I got that chest.
We're good to go.
Done yet.
I got that one. Hmm. Okay. We mightn't be near the end. I see a treasure. Wait, how do I get to that? See it? How do I get to it? Oh my god, stop missing. There we go. got? There we go.
Enjoy the show.
No chest. A door? What do you require, door? Bring me the playful minstrel and his closest ally against the beast they seek to overcome. Oh, so Mueller and Oliver. Okay, cool. Okay, that can be arranged. Ooh, there's 2 teleporters. Okay, let's go do the other one first. Where do you take me? Ooh, this might be the chest. Is... Cool. Here, avoid this crap.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
3,000 Mira. You getting near the end here? Ooh, yes. Boss time. Let me save. Saving is a good idea. I'm gonna save there. Right, yes, boss. Ooh! Is that our exit out of this plane? Doesn't look like there's anything standing between us and it, either. Time to make a mad dash for the... Wait. What's up? I can smell the distinctive scent of the underworld, and it grows stronger by the second. What? I think we're gonna get surrounded by magic circles then. No. It isn't coming from a circle. It's coming from above. Oh. What? Spiders. Ugh. Nope. Ugh. So these are these plane's final devils. These are the 3, Witness Arcane Sisters, kin of the 77 devils featured in the Testaments. They weave nightmares and consume the souls of those who wander into their labyrinth. So this is what real devils are like, huh? They sure look the part. It's not going to be enough to stop us. Let's get nasty. Right. I get all of us in? No.
Take that!
I was not prepared.
That was bad.
Take that! Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that.
Ow!
Take that.
Oh, sorry.
God damn it!
Take that. Take that. Now, how could I fail?
Oh my god, I hate this boss. Well, that was hard. What was up with that last one? It was so unfair. It must have been the Sigma, the three sisters' mother. And even she's not able to stop us, thankfully. What? That looks like a silver sealing stone. Another sealing stone, huh? I honestly figured Rain was going to be the last. I think one may actually be different. This one actually may be different. The other stones had a strange sense of warmth when you held them. Not so far as this one. Really? Has it caused something bad in it? No, instead of the usual warmth, it seems to have a cold, almost divine feel to it. Almost as it might contain the goddess herself within. Sharp as usual. Who is talking? Oh, hey! You! Oh. Who's that? So you decided to show your face again, did you? The priest is still unconscious, I see. What a shame. I was rather surprised to find that he can only use the Stigma's power against heretics. Even power on that magnitude is meaningless if it's so limited and has such repercussions. I almost pity him. To tell you the truth, I wasn't expecting you to reach this point so quickly. Your final piece is inordinary capable. Do you mean Rain? Thanks to her, I ended up having to make my appearance sooner than I was expecting. Should I assume no less from the host of Gransel's finest tea party? How do you know about that? Regardless, I came to fulfill a duty, and fulfill it I shall. To think of that stone as a gift for gathering all the pieces scattered throughout Phantasma. It contains not only additional piece, but a rule book of sorts that you may find beneficial. A rule book? That certainly explains why it feels different compared to the others. Could this mean that you're finally ready to face us head on rather than continuously taunting us? Whether that time comes is entirely up to you. For now, all I will say is this. On the next game board, all you will find yourself face to face with is a number of trials to overcome. He's escaping again. Wait a damn minute. Is this all you've got to say? What about all the... What kind of trials? A veritable all shapes and sizes. Even I will be one of them. You? I eagerly anticipate seeing whether you're able to overcome them all and make it to me. Don't disappoint me now. Oh. It's almost as if he can't help but try and taunt us. He stays just as long enough to say something cryptic and then leaves before elaborating every single elaborating every single time. Oh, I just love those types. I think Joshua's noticed what I've noticed, that he looks like Lowell, and I think it's possibly that it is, right? Something wrong, Estelle? Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, you might got nothing but cryptic teasers out of him, but we do have a new ceiling stone to unlock. I think we better head back to the garden and check it out. I agree. I'm quite curious as to just what this rule book is as well. So is this the last one? The way it glows is definitely is pretty different compared to all the other ceiling stones. You're right. I wonder who's going to appear out of it. Hello? Something wrong? No, it's just the light radiating from it feels somehow nostalgic. Huh? So, that comes as no surprise. Who's talking? What? The stone is talking. Of course it is. It's her. What? She looks like... Who are you? Ghost? I'm so glad I can finally communicate with you like this. I wonder how many hundreds of years have it's been since I last held a true conversation. Your Highness, wait. You aren't... Are you? Oh. It's a pleasure to have the chance to meet my own descendants. Ah, it's not the sister of Reese. It's one of Chloe's ancestors. Interesting. Allow me to extend a hand of welcome you all, visitors from up to my garden. My name is Celeste. Celeste d'Alus. Well, that's interesting. Very interesting. Oh! You've reached the, Immerse City Church. How may I help you? Oh, is that you, Kevin? I think you'd be there already, so I was going to leave a message for it with the priest. Oh, hey, Rufina. Oh, this is further back? Yeah, I got out here late this morning. How about you? When do you think you're getting here? I'm going to be a little late, I'm afraid. There's been an accident or something, and the train's been delayed. I probably won't be getting there until this evening now. Gotcha. I'll wait till you arrive. I think Reese and the kids would get all bent out of shape if I showed up without you. Oh, please. I'm sure you're just exaggerating. Is this before she died? Although, speaking of Reese, I hope you've been thinking about how you're going to cheer her up. I got it all planned out. I've been stocking up on souvenirs from every mission I've been going on. Thought it'd be enough to snap her out of her funk. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Girls at her age are more complex than you think. Yeah. I guess she's not that really a kid anymore. Now that she's 13, but still. Actually, it's about how old you were when we first met, right? Now that you mention it, it was. How time flies. Sorry, looks like the train's about to ready to leave. I'm gonna have to go. See you later then, alright? If you get bored of waiting, you're welcome to go on home ahead of me, of course. Got it. See you later. Man, how time flies is right. Have I really not been home in 2 years? But I guess that makes sense. 9 since I met Rufina. I hope Reese isn't too grumpy when we finally get back there. Kevin! What is it, Father? Has something bad happened? Well, I just received word that somebody spotted a group dressed in black, dressed all in black, at the edge of town. What's worse is they're supposedly heading to the mountain path. You don't think? If there were Alistair's house, must be their target, I fear. Do you have any idea what that could mean? What's going on? I wish I did. I doubt it's anything to do with the Galsritter, at least. I think I should go and check it out just in case. Please do. Oh, do you know when Rufina is going to be arriving, by the way? This evening, by the sounds of it. She said her train's been delayed. When she arrives, can you let her know what's happened? Damn it, Jaegers. Seems like there's anywhere between 5 and 10 of them. But what could be with the gospel facility to begin with? What would they want with the gospel facility to begin with? The longer they're allowed to be in there, the more danger to the kids there are in. I'm going to have to try and handle this alone. It's time to put my combat skills to good use. Okay. That all we're getting? Yes, that is all we're getting. Chapter 6. Celeste. Wasn't that the name of we saw in those data crystals? That's right. According to those, she was the de facto leader of the group of ancients who sealed away the Arthrol. She was the former founder of Libero's current royal family. I'm glad to see information I left behind ended up proving to be useful to someone. It really did. So, then, you're really the founder of Libero's royal family? Not technically. I'm not the real Celeste Luce. Think of me as something of a shadow. Or a partial copy of her, personally created in order to influence Phantasma from within. How can you only be a potential copy? The truth behind you is apparently more complicated than we thought. You don't appear to be a spirit of some kind. You don't appear to be a spirit of some kind, though. I see that now. That is correct. Before I try to explain what I am, I should really tell you more about what the worlds we are in first. You can do that? This should be interesting. Okay. As you are aware, the land in which you stand is called Phantasma. This is the world belonging to the higher plane of existence, created several thousand years ago by the Atrol. Its purposes was the act as a subsystem for the Atrol in order to incorporate and process the will of the liberal arts populace. One might call it a self-organized world designed to realize countless possibilities, others as possible others as necessary. Pardon? You lost me. Yeah, isn't there a simpler explanation for this? Well, not technically correct. Perhaps you can think of it this way. Phantasma is like the functions realm created by the Atrol in order to fulfill humanity's every wish and desire. That's better. What exactly qualifies Phantasma as facilities? I can't help but think that it's too real to be a land of pure fantasy. When you say fictionist world, I don't mean to suggest that Phantasma is a complete lie. It's more like a shadow graph or kaleidoscope. It has its own laws and can change to reflect countless different possibilities. Does this make the concept easier for you to understand? Somewhat, yes. And suddenly the name Phantasma seems to much more appropriate. As I've stated previously, it was a subsystem of the Atrols rather than being the Atrol itself, and it helps to grant people's desires. You were separate entities. They were separate entities, but effectively like two sides of the same coin. The relationship caught our eye as we were devising the sealing mechanism. You mean the mechanism used to seal away the Atrol. That was also in those crystal data left behind. Exactly. At first, we thought our plan would be impossible to execute. After all, the Atrol was an absolute control over space itself, and was able to influence mankind's every action. Even after coming up with the idea of temporarily freezing and imposing it with a gravity barrier, we had no way to implement our plans. Without that, there were simple ideas and no real meaning. We were effectively at a total loss. You had discovered your foe's weakness, but had no way to take advantage of it. That must have been quite frustrating, the frustrating predicament. Indeed. And yet our perseverance rewarded us with the development of something that could take advantage of the weaknesses, the recluse cube? Is that what this is known as then? Yes, that is the only object in existence able to interact with Phantasma without it relying on the Atrol as an intermediary. Celeste used that to create a partial copy of her personality. That's me inside Phantasma. Once inside, I began working to sabotage Phantasma's function by using this garden as a base of operations. As a result of my efforts, the Archroll's progressing ability was hindered just long enough for the plan to be executed. He who catches his foe off guard wins the battle. The same principle applies to martial arts too. It sounds like you really put a lot of thought into planning everything. Maybe I can't deny that luck played a part in the end. Once the Archroll was sealed away, my work was done, and I fell into a deep sleep here. My reason being that if the Archroll was ever unsealed, I might be able to provide assistance to the people at the time. I am pleased you've been able to handle it just fine without my help, however. Luck played a huge part for us too, though. We're not even sure what the Archroll is now. As far as we're aware, its disappearance during all that happened at the Liberal Arc. Thought as much. I was able to confirm the Archroll's disappearance from here within Phantasma too. When I did so, I thought my purpose for existence was finally over, and that all that was left for me and this land was to embrace a slow and peaceful destruction. But that was not meant to be. Soon the Lord of Phantasma appeared. So that's when it happened. Quite a recent development, I see. The Lord of Phantasma has appeared out of nowhere, stealing all of my power before I was aware of what happened. After doing so, they began to remake Phantasma in accordance to their own designs. Both this world's current structure and the planes that make it up, were all of the Lord of Phantasma's creations. Looks like your theory was correct, Rain. Still, that makes it sound like, yeah. So you don't know who that masked bastard is either, then? I'm afraid not. Their every action thus far has been a mystery. Ordinarily, they should have never been able to gain access to this world in the first place. But I'm afraid I have no idea what they're trying to achieve by bringing you all here and testing you. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, that's the part I want to know the most of all. I only wish I knew more. I could be more help. The only other thing I can say about them is that I suspect the Lord of Phantasma is currently on the 7th plane. There's a 7th? What makes you think that? That was the first plane they created after appearing in this world. Just what kind of place that plane is, I don't know. But I can sense dark, inhuman thoughts from there, and they're spreading out across the whole of Phantasma. That doesn't sound good. Definitely not sounding good. Then we'll be seeing them after the next one, won't we? Yeah, we're just finished the 5th when we came back here. Presuming they're waiting on the 7th. The time to fight them head on may not be far off. I was getting tired of waiting. As was I. It seems the end may finally be in sight. Now, if only we had some sort of inkling as to what the Lord of Phantasma is trying to achieve. Actually, I just might. Kevin! You're up! It's good to see you, Father. You too. Wasn't expecting you of all people to get invited to here. Or you, for that matter, you little lady. I'm sure you weren't. I've got something I want to ask you. But I suppose that can wait until later. For sure. Are you sure you're feeling alright? Right as rain. I'm feeling just great. All that sleep must have done me good, a lot of good. And I see you guys made a whole lot of progress while I was out cold, too. Yeah. Hey, I'm Kevin Graham. Or maybe I don't need to introduce myself since you seem to know a thing or two about everyone who's in here so far. True, I was able to tell what was happening at the Liberal Arc from the garden. And out of all of the people here, you are the one closest to the truth of what's happening here. Am I wrong? What? No, I don't think you are. I can't pretend to be much of an expert on the Phantasma itself, but I've got a pretty good idea as to who's responsible for all this. I can only think of one person twisted enough to put us through all we've been through. Wait, is it someone we know? Or you know, sorry? You could say that, yeah. Short version is, they're a real piece of work. A cunning, arrogant, cold-headed son of a bitch who doesn't see people as people. That about sum up who we're dealing with? Can we have a name? A name, please? You know who it is, therefore I have to assume that you know the name. Sounds like a real awful guy. And who, may I ask, is it you're talking about? Well, about that. Would you be willing to wait a bit longer for the answer to that one? I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I'm still missing one last thing. That'll let me know for complete certain. And I think we'll find out just what that is in the sixth plane. And here I thought we were finally going to get an answer. Is there a reason you can't share your theory as is? Yeah, I realize I'm asking a lot. We've come so far. But I promise that as soon as I know, for sure I'll talk. I swear on the goddess's name on the church's emblem. Well, I don't see any reason to say no. Likewise, you're clearly got his reasons. It's not for us to ask for favors, so I can let it slide. No problem here. He says, wait, I'll wait. I feel as though we can trust your judgment, Kevin. I have no objections either. Me neither. I don't really care so long as I don't really care so long as I have fun. I believe we're all in agreement then. Yep, consider this one settled. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Anyway, now that I'm up, I'm also down to take lead again. And I'd appreciate it if you back me up. No problem. It seems like you're all ready to move on. While you're advancing through the sixth plane, I'll do that. I'll do all that I can on my end to find out more about the seventh. Of course, if you need my support, I'll be happy to provide it through the cube and the monuments, as I always have. Now that you mention it, we really haven't thanked you for all your help, all the help you've given us since we got here, have we? Thanks, Lest. We couldn't have done this without you. We're truly in your debt. Please think nothing of it. But I am but a shadow placed here with a duty to fulfill. I believe helping you to be part of that duty. If I may, allow me to help you however I can. Will do. Sorry for worrying you too, Reese. But I'm fine now. So please, just leave everything to me, I'm begging you. Only if you can promise me one more. What's that? I won't make you promise not to put yourself in danger, or to overdo it. But don't do anything that would make Rufina sad. Ugh. You really know how to hit a guy where it hurts, don't you? So, will you promise? Yeah, I promise. I swear on her name I won't. Okay, how many people can I have in my party? It opens the floor! Oh, we have everybody. Cool. Well, I guess this is the grind part then.
You ready? Do it.
Okay. Well, I think this is a good place to stop because I can do some leveling and stuff. Ooh, you also have experience? It's experience plus 10, and yeah. Rain's better. Okay, I did save, right? Yes. Right. Let's go raid somebody. Do 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 do. I might stream again tomorrow, but we'll see. Who should I... Ah! I found somebody. Right. We're setting up a raid. Alrighty. See you guys maybe tomorrow. If not, I'll see you Monday. Bye!